Hey guys, I got it. Um, Before I forget to tell you, this crazy makeup look that I have on is actually a recreation of a picture that I found, and because of copyright issues, I cannot put the picture up to show you the original picture. So what I'll do is I'll do what I did last time, and I will put the picture on my Instagram, and I will also put what it's a picture of that I was recreating. But I think you'll be very surprised when you see the original makeup look and what it's of, because it's very unlike them, but you'll see what I mean if you go there. On Instagram, my channel name is The Real Mrs. the Doll. So if you don't already follow me over there, check out that picture because, yeah, you'll be very surprised at whose look this has been recreated from. So anyways, let's start from the beginning. At 3 o'clock this morning, I was on the Ulta website ordering my palette, and I wasn't going to take any chances because too many times when something new launches at Ulta, I'll go there and they'll say, oh, we didn't get our shipment in, or we haven't unpacked our shipment, or they'll say something like that, and then I can't get what I went there for. So I wasn't taking any chances. So I actually have another one coming in the mail. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that one in a drawer and I'm not going to touch it. And when this one that I just bought at the store gets old, then I'll have a backup because this is extremely limited edition, you guys. See, when they say limited edition, they are not kidding. I counted the palettes that they had out at Ulta, and there were only 14 palettes on the display. Now, it's possible that they're going to refill the display, but I have a feeling that Urban Decay is making this super exclusive. A lot of companies seem to be doing that lately. So let's take it out of the box, and it is in its original velvet packaging. Remember that? And it comes with a double-sided brush, and if you've never used Urban Decay's eyeshadow brushes, they're very nice, very good quality. So there it is in all its glory. Get ready because I am going to do not one but multiple videos using this palette because I am so happy to have it back in my life. So yeah, we'll go into the deep depths about the palette in future videos, but the reason why I was so enamored with this palette all those years ago was for this shade right here. It's called Naked, and it's the perfect crease color. And for whatever reason, they don't sell that as an eyeshadow single. I don't get it because the other two shades that I always used was Virgin and Sin, and those two you can buy as a single. So if they had offered Naked as a single, I could have recreated my favorite look from this palette with no problem, which is just those three shades right there. That's what I always used to do. When I decluttered my original palette, those three shades had big dips in them. But there's loads of other nice shades in here too. So yay! Best makeup day ever. So that's not all. That's not all I got. I also bought a new MAC Painterly paint pot because back in the day, whenever I used my Urban Decay palette, I always used MAC Painterly as an eyeshadow base. Hey, look, it's the same color as Naked. So I'll have a nice fresh Painterly to use. I decluttered my old one a while back, and it was sadly neglected, but this one is not going to be neglected because if you haven't used something in a while and then you get rid of it, that's when you realize, oh, I wish I still had such and such. And then if you saw yesterday's video, you know that I ran out of my NYX Pro Fix Stick corrector that I love so much in pink, so I bought a new one of those. But I'm not going to open this just yet because the Catrice corrector that I used in yesterday's video, I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed that. So that was a pretty darn good substitute for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use that Catrice one until it's gone. Then I'll go into this, but I don't want them both open at the same time. And when we got there early, and instead of just sitting in the car and waiting, because I didn't know how busy it was going to be. I didn't know how many people there were going to be. I was the first person in the door at the store, and I was not the first person in line, though. Somebody actually got up to the register before I did. But anyways, I went to Marshall's while I was waiting for Ulta to open, and I got something else that I used to have years ago at Marshall's. I got MAC Ruby Woo lipstick in the Retro Matte formula for $8.99. So $9 for Ruby Woo, the original formula. And I think the reason why this is happening, it being at Marshall's, and I could tell by looking at it that it hasn't been swatched, but I'm not going to take any chances. I am going to sanitize this just in case, because you really don't know for sure. So I think the reason why, though, they had this at Marshall's is because I think they're going to be getting rid of the Retro Matte Ruby Woo, because now they have it in the new Maximal formula. So yeah, I don't think people are going to be able to buy this much longer. I think they're going to get rid of the Retro Mattes. Maybe. I mean, I haven't read that anywhere. I'm just deducing what I see and what's going on with what people are buying, because people do really like that new formula, and this is a drier formula, which is not as enjoyable to wear, but it's a classic. So I couldn't resist when I saw that they had that. And yeah, so I'm excited, you guys. I cannot wait to start playing with this. But how ironic is it that I did this crazy, wild look on a day that I'm talking about Urban Decay Naked, because this palette is like the complete opposite of what I have on my face. But yeah, this is, like I said, a recreation of a look, and check out my Instagram for more information about that. Oh, and I probably won't be able to fit it on there, or I probably won't say it on there. Just know that what's on my eyes, it is limited edition, but every time I go to the store, I still see it sitting there. So last time I checked, you could still get it. What's on my lips, though, is limited edition also, and this I have not seen in a long time, so this is gone. So I hope you don't love this lipstick too much or anything, because you can't get it anymore. But I'll write down in the description, or in the box on Instagram. I'll put what these. Actually, all you have to do is look in today's description box, now that I think about it, because I always list all the products that I'm wearing. Yeah, so that's all you have to do. So that is it, you guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, yeah, I just wanted to know that how many of you went to Ulta today and bought this palette, or how many of you ordered it online. And if you went to Ulta, did your Ulta also have only 14 palettes on the display? I'm just curious. They had one of those big anti-theft devices on the box. You know, the kind like with the wire and the big thing on there. So I think they were concerned about people coming in and trying to run out of the store with it. So yeah, I'm excited. Can you tell? I'm like stumbling over my words and everything. This is like the best eyeshadow palette, in my opinion, that was ever made, because If you like neutral eyeshadows, you can do so many different looks with this. The the black and the silver makes a gorgeous look too. But yeah, I'll let you go. I'm just excited, so I'm just rambling now. But thank you for watching and subscribing, and you know what to do if you enjoyed this video. It helps my channel when you do, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.